There we go. We've got sound. Stick on the comments. There's quite a few comments already. Let's get them all in. Is this on tonight? Yes, this is on tonight, Foxy. Aye. Oh. Aye. Positive vibes, all right. Right. Aye. How many we got in so far? 25. Just wait a bit longer. Aye. Hang on. Windows tab. That's the one. No. I'm just getting things sorted, dude. Letting people tune in. Aye. So, Davey. So what's been happening since we last met?
Well, bullet chases along the street, so he says.
Aye. Is that what you heard the other night?
Aye.
Aye. Aye. So how do you feel about when we done the video with Steve Wraith and Sean Atwood?
Aye.
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 Cool. I was getting a kind of views on it. Aye. So we've got Paddy and Bullock sitting in the shed right now, doing the live right now.
Bullock, just you watch, mister.
Aye. So, has anybody got any questions for her? Proud to be a Geordie. Good evening. Aye. No, Davey's come on because he wants to share his story about what happened to him hanging on Paddy and stuff and all that. Paddy said loads of things about Davey, right? And it's just, Davey sat back and, well, he's done 2 interviews so far, and he's held back stuff that he's been wanting to say for quite a while, and you know, and in his time he's gonna see it. He's gonna say what he's got to say. So that's why Davey's
Paddy Conroy is nothing but a police informant. He's got child images on his computer. He's a bacon. Blamed his son, that's what the family are saying. And Bullock, when he's underage lass, he's 15 years old. Tell them why your spirit will lean.
See, Davey, there's a few things that.
And I never raped Sally Tate. Never in my life have I been interviewed, questioned about any sexual offence, allegation, or charge.
Yes, because he's been making allegations and calling your names, hasn't he?
He's merely set out to be an angel. The good Samaritan in the area, he was selling that many drugs. Me and Cockle should do a podcast together. and let's get that sorted out.
I wonder if Brian would like to do a podcast. I should have tagged. I hope I tagged people in properly in this video, like, because I wasn't sure what I was doing. Right. It is good to see that Davey is finally having his say. Davey boy, could you give me a shout out? Love from Scotland. Andrew Taylor. Yeah. So this, because he keeps on coming on, Davey, all the time. And he's trying to blacklist your names. He's been saying bad things about you, right? And this is your response to him around the whole around. I don't know.
He's just a lying, fantasist, psychotic. He wants to go and see the psychiatrist. What he's doing on YouTube, he's glassing everyone up. And they once accused him, he's never been accused, interviewed, or allegations of him doing anything for the city.
That's right. But he talks about the Sears all the time, doesn't he?
Because he's jealous. He's jealous of John and Stephen and Michael.
And he's been trying to blacklist them. He's been trying to call them informants for how long now?
They're no informants.
He goes on about the Winter Hill Gang. So we could talk about the real Winter. How do you think the real Winter Hill Gang is in the West End in Newcastle, Davey? And why do you think that?
What? How do I think it is?
Aye.
John and Michael?
No, the Winter Hill Gang.
I'm not.
Paddy keeps on calling them the Winter Hill Gang because the Winter Hill Gang in America, they were run by informants, top informant, right? And he's saying that the Sears family are police informants, Paddy. And he calls them the Winter Hill Gang.
Name someone that they put in jail. They've done the jail themselves. They've done more jail than Paddy.
I mean, when you look at things, I mean, let's think about, right, Paddy keeps on bringing up this Oz Club at night, the nightclub Oz affair, right, Davey?
Mm-hmm.
Right? How many people were there? How many people got arrested that night?
5 or 6 of it.
And that was more like that was most of Paddy's firm, wasn't it?
It was all Paddy's firm.
It was all Paddy's firm. And that's when they signed up to the police. So everybody around Paddy. So why do you think Paddy's informed?
He's on about not selling crack. He was partners with Ronnie Priestley and Leeds, the biggest crack dealer. He's a liar. The man's a liar. You're nothing but a liar. Go away and get some sleep.
Aye, Big Billy. Aye, because my impression is, right, that Paddy knew everybody had signed up when everybody got nicked for the Oz.
It didn't matter to him. He was signed up. He's been a police informant since 1990. That's when the stories go that he turned crazy. The man's crazy. And bullets just a lucky for him. He's a mug. You're a mug.
Well, this is our first live, folks, and we're gonna do more lives because we need to get read into what's been happening for Davey and how Paddy's been victimising Davey, blaming Davey for everything.
Just ask him to read his transcripts when he went in the witness box first. Tell him to put that on YouTube and then put mine alongside it and see who was in the right and who was in the wrong.
And is it true that really, right, Paddy's nickname amongst everybody behind his back, all the villains, was Shitey? And why was that? Do you know why they called him Shitey? Aye. I believe it was because he run over someone's foot and he was a getaway driver. He run over one of the lads' foot who he was meant to be the getaway driver for, but I'll get on to that. As to why? Because you see, what's been going on, right, is Paddy's had all this informant stuff going on for him, right? And he's reflected that onto the Cess family, you know, and that's
trying to mask his own problems. He got involved with Collier. He come for me that day. So I couldn't be setting Collier up work for him. He come to my mother-in-law's house and picked me up with them all in the Jeep.
So the night of the kidnap, Davey, right? You didn't initiate nothing. Like he says, you initiated it, you planned it.
How can I plan someone standing in the shop? He thinks I've got this brilliant relationship with the busy. That I've been orchestrating crimes. If I wanted to put him away, I could put him away for the next 20 years. The things I've done for you.
I mean, that's what's so bad. I mean, in recent events, I mean this is what recent events on YouTube concerning his latest associates and how he's went on and what he's been talking about. You know, I got even tonight on his live right now. He's saying, "I got as much graft as I could. Did you see them? I got them with that wheelbarrow. I got some good work with them then, and he was just using them all along." You know, this is patch eye, you know, and this is all got to go doing. But so that night the Collier, right? What evidence? You know, when everything got to court and all that, right? What evidence was floating about in the courtroom against you?
Paddy Conroy's evidence, Collier's, Michelle Collins, Collier's bird. And that's it. That's what they had against me.
What did they have against Paddy?
His blood, Collier's blood on his boots, on his pants, in the Range Rover. his Range Rover.
Because what I'm getting at, right, is that, so you're telling me that what exactly, they had Paddy banged the rights because they had Collier's blood on his clothes, on his pants, and in his Jeep, his Shogun Jeep.
Aye.
Yeah. Right, so they had him bang the rights.
Aye.
Right.
He was on 12 charges. When we first got remanded, he got 12 of them laid on file.
What kind of charges were they?
Imitation firearms and the flat Collier got tortured. Stolen property from robberies, matching furniture in his house, a printing press, and oil paintings. He got all left on file. He's the most unluckiest villain I know to be nicked 9 times and be innocent. You've never done a bad thing wrong in your life, Paddy, have you? You fucking liar.
You see, and the reason why I'm here now talking like this, right, is because I've been brought into a situation which I believe started at that trial, where I've been getting pressure to go on lie detector tests and stuff like that, because I've meant to have said certain things come from Pat Jai's. This is what he said, you know, concerning Viv, the murder investigation of Viv Graham. I feel awful about it. I hate talking about it because I just don't feel it's right me talking about it. However, right, Davey. So when you were on remand waiting for your trial, right? Paddy asked you to make a statement. Is that right?
No, in the courtroom. The day of the trial. The
day of the trial, he asked you to make a statement
about making Cess and Viv. Get them nicked, he said, and you can take a lie detector on that. Take one on that, you one-eyed dumpling.
Right, so that's when he first asked you to make this statement. Why do you think he asked you to make that statement?
Because he hates the Cess, he's jealous of them.
Did he bring it into the courtroom?
I blame them for getting Collier to make a statement and getting them nicked. He named them, he named the Cesses and the Tamsies.
But you know the statement that he got you to make, the confession statement, did he bring that into the courtroom?
No.
Right.
Prosecution did.
The prosecution brought it into the... Right. So it got brought into the courtroom like I thought it did. So that was the first time that kind of... So you see, it's uncomfortable to talk about this, right?
The original confession was written on tracing paper with a pencil, 4 lines long. Paddy's got it. And the paperwork. Show that on YouTube, Paddy. You're in the wrong, man.
Because a lot of people didn't understand what was going on in this trial, in this torture trial. You know, they really don't. What Paddy's actual defence was.
You had 4 pages of A4 paper I took off the National Police computer, and he was trying to do a deal with a judge, and they wouldn't have it.
Because he never produced nothing.
Nah.
So did he bring up in the courtroom that you had signed up to the police as an informer, Davy? Did he bring that up in the courtroom, Paddy?
No, prosecution did.
The prosecution did. So did he give it to what? Because he's saying that his defence, what he's saying
He
is
admitted everything.
he admitted everything.
Oh, I would have done that. He went in the witness box and told the whole God's family the truth. He fucking sunk the shit. Big mouth Paddy.
See, because his case now is that you set him up with the police, and that's why he had the blood.
I've had many chances over the years to set you up, Paddy. If it hasn't happened by now, there's no fucking... You can't see it now, man. Raji.
But I do think that it needs sorting about, because this is when Paddy first made an allegation towards the Sears family through you concerning Viv Graham. You know,
I never killed Viv Graham. I just said that to get back to hospital.
So where were you that night, Davy?
In the old social club, having a party.
Were you under police surveillance?
Aye. And that's why I've never been interviewed or questioned about Viv Graham, but it never made an alibi statement about for Viv at all. He's just delusional. He's being on Paddy too much. He's telling lies.
Davy, Bull said he terrorised you in the town the other day and you ran off. Is this true?
Bully. Clarence, shut up.
Aye, I'm just catching up with the comments, yeah. Can anyone ask about all the old people you two idiots robbed and frightened when you were playing that being the... right. No, we're not trying to brag about being horrible people and stuff like that.
Well, I'll go to pass.
We're not trying to do that. We're not trying to... I mean, you've seen the way Bullock and Paddy talk about their victims and how they glorify the violence that they've had done in their lives. We're not trying to do that, man. Well, Davy Shah, because Paddy won't shut up about him.
Just put the full transcript of the trial on YouTube, Paddy, and let all evidence, and let them make their own decisions. But it's not fire without fire.
I see someone saying there I shouldn't have you on, Davy, because you're not well. What do you say about that?
I'm sound. I'm on the injections. As long as I take them, I'm normal.
Alright. What's this one? Ask Paddy about his lovely bit of land he grafted off an 80-year-old. Aye, so when he's calling people shitey bulger in like in bringing in the Winter Hill gang as a bunch of police informants.
He's just covering up his own past. He's got skeletons in the closet.
Aye. I mean, the escape, Davy, and I say, Paddy keeps on going on about this escape.
That was Bitties never knew about that at all. And Paddy knows that.
Paddy swears by that.
No rubbish.
Aye, because he's saying, I mean, who organised the escape in that, Davy? Aye. Paddy, apparently because Paddy says he was forced to escape and everything like Davy. He's saying that you ran back on the post and said, get off the boss.
His arse was flapping when he got 12 charges in the torture. His arse was flapping that much, he said I had to escape to sort this out.
To sort this out?
And then he put that idea into my head. And you know me, Cookie, I've had 3 escapes similar to that.
You have, which we're going to get all the cuttings from the newspapers because they're all documented. So we're going to get all that and take some lives on it. He knew that, he knew to put you on it that the best person really to escape with the Durham jail at that time was you. Especially on the coaches and on the buses and stuff and that, you know. They knew that. You know, because people are saying, because you and Paddy were so high profile, right, that is what kept it BCAT.
What?
And that the way you were transported was in BCAT standards.
No, because the Hannah's gotten it before.
I had to come and not mention, yeah.
And then them got remanded.
Aye.
And then what happened?
Aye. You're right there, like you're all right there. So what do you think about about Barry being on the run and getting his photo taken, doing in Torquay, getting on Barryman's boat?
And that's fantasy. They would have nicked him, man. Especially with Berryman. He's talking shite.
He's talking shite, isn't he? So all this fantasy about Patchai, police accommodating an escape from prison, and then fugitive Britain's most wanted man leaving the country. So that's all part of Paddy's story and fantasy, his delusion. So So when Berryman got nicked, what happened there? What do you know about that? When Paddy was out there and Paddy got nicked.
Paddy probably threatened him. I've been there when he threatened Berryman before.
You've been there?
Aye.
So you met Berryman before?
Aye.
And Paddy used to threaten him all the time?
He threatened him once.
He threatened him once. Because Berryman says he was threatened with his life all the time by Paddy.
Wouldn't surprise you.
Yes. One moment, folks. Back on. All right, everyone, back on. Aye, so Davey, how are you feeling now about being on this live now and talking about this stuff now?
Well, I have to, but it's in, I shouted out the window, go on, Conroy, fuck.
And what's?
And he was looking about and you rapist. And he was walking away dead fast, turning his head left, right and centre. He chased me. I wasn't even out the fucking flat.
He's a fantasist. Aye. So I wonder if they're still alive. Because look. No. So they'll be watching us now. They'll be
Hiya,
watching us
buddy. Love you, Uncle. Uncle Pete. Hiya, buddy. I've got something for you.
So all this stuff about so Paddy being the number one asset on the Berryman case. How does that fit? How does it?
Because he was using Berryman all the time.
And then it just come on.
He was protecting Berryman because Cockrell and all that were calling Berryman a grasp. And Paddy was protecting him.
Aye. There's loads of chatting here. Aye. And he just hired him in, got nicked in Spain, and then because I'm under the impression that the boat, when they come in on the boat, like that the boat was in the harbour and doing the harbours, 3 days, that it was in this country. With all the drugs on the boat.
I don't know.
Aye.
I knew.
Then Paddy gets nicked and they all get nicked. So
I would have told it off them.
But I'm just looking for how Paddy is the real leader of the Winter Hill Gang. You see, that's what I want to know. Is he really the leader of the real leader of the Winter Hill Gang?
Most probably, yeah.
Instead of, I mean, because he's done now, but troll Steve Wraith. I mean, blatantly, you know, attacked his sexuality, attacked his morals, you know, everything he's attacked that man on. And you know, all I've seen Steve Wraith do is talk to a few villains from the tune and all that. On a few lives, and that's it. He's wrote this year's book. And
who wouldn't?
Aye, he's wrote this year's book. By making a film, he's getting the film up and going. It's a big project. He's earning his living. And he's been slated for it, you know. And I mean, when I was up that farm, I've got to say that Paddy on both occasions was just totally obsessed with the Sears. With the Sears family.
Yeah.
He done nothing but
Jealous of them?
he done nothing but sweetgrassing to me and try to turn me against them by calling them informants to make me feel all right about telling lies about them.
You were telling the truth. We never had a meeting with them.
No, that's right. Aye. And it's this, I mean, we'll get to the bottom of it. We'll get to the bottom of it, that's for sure. I'll invite people on who can help us sort this all out. What we're looking at here. Aye, so let's have a little. Let's come on this share screen because I want to have a look at something. Right, because I think. Which one is it? No. Oh, I better stop that because I can't get it on. Yeah, there. I'm getting every one up, yeah. I am.
Read one live. I've just put on us.
Aye, Davey, so hang on, I'll get this sorted, dude. I can't get this. I don't know what's going on, yeah. I cannot see the screen, you see. Stop share. Stop screen share. Share. Screen. There we go. Right. Windows. Aye. No. I didn't want it on that one. Cancel. I can't do this now. I don't know what's going on here. Hang on, folks. I'm sorry about keeping you waiting. It's our first live together, and as you can see, it's a bit, we are struggling a bit because there is content that we want to get out there concerning what all these allegations that Paddy's come up with. You know, and Davey wants to have his say, and I'm going to support him in that because I've been roped into all this stuff, you know, about confessions being made. I'm willing. Hang on. I want to get this file share up and going. Oh, we've got 300 people watching, Davey. We've got this, so that's all right. Bloody hell, I've not had a live that like that before. Don't want it on StreamYard. Chrome tab. That's the one. No, I'd get it. That one. Yes. Got it. Right. Stephen Sears fact, not fiction. There we go. Point 2. So let's have a little look at this.
Reasonable doubt that other people were attempting to fit the Sayers brothers up. Smith to David Glover at South Shields Police Station. Subsequent to this,
Would you like to do this?
the other person is still
Aye.
alive.
Would you like to go through it?
The
Aye.
story begins in June 1996. Joseph Hunt is on remand awaiting trial for an and Michael Sayers face charges along with.
So everyone should subscribe to Stephen's channel. We're stealing a bit of his content, yeah, but he doesn't mind. Stephen Sears and a member of his family. These are the allegations.
This allegation has grown from a lie, first told in 1996 as Stephen and Michael Sayers faced charges, along with Nigel Abaddon, where it was alleged they blackmailed a local businessman. The local businessman can't be named for legal reasons, and his name is redacted in all paperwork. Then, as is happening now, the claim that the Sayers brothers are registered police informants was made without proof or any evidence being shown, and as you will see now, as we show you all the evidence, it was a blatant attempt to deflect attention away from Joseph Hunt.
So Davey, has there ever been any evidence? Has Paddy ever had
No, I've
any
never
evidence?
seen no.
Beforehand or with, you know, during the trail or out like that?
No.
Not a thing.
No.
And it's just
Never come into my trade.
in
Was the real
You got it
informant in this
afterwards?
case.
From somewhere. So you
His
see it?
assistant police earned a greatly reduced sentence for a robbery charge at the time. In turn, Stephen and Michael received much larger sentences at recommended length, and this has continued all three brothers on each occasion they received a custodial sentence. Hardly the work of an informant. Until now, the real story has never been told, and the full chronology of these events will leave you in no doubt of what really happened. Our story begins in June 1996. Joseph Hunt is on remand awaiting trial for an unconnected robbery. He's become a registered informant to guarantee a lower sentence when his case comes to court, and has already provided information that has led to the recovery of weapons and explosives.
you see Adam and I put all this.
I did the
He did the that. So all this is true. That Stephen's put out on his channel. It's all true.
His solicitor writes the following letter to his co-accused, Tony Weldon, which clearly shows that he's trying to persuade Tony Weldon that Hunt is not an informer. Instead, he's trying to blame the Sayers brothers. This is the smoking gun that proves beyond all reasonable doubt that other people were attempting to fit the Sayers brothers up.
So what's this? Yeah,
I have nothing but the greatest sympathy for you in your predicament. I know that Joe is so preoccupied with his own problems at the present time that he forgets the situation which you are in, and I shall certainly speak to him about that, because I agree that is unfair.
so
There's some good,
all
but
this
it goes
is
no
all
further
true.
than that.
As far as you're
That is, in
aware
fact,
of,
there.
David.
Aye.
I imagine that they attempted to blackmail
Aye.
precisely because they knew that Joe was off the scene. My own view is why.
So this
I'm
was
aware
the
that they already
Sears,
leaked
the
information
Sears
from the
family's
club.
response back to all after Paddy had made like 300 videos or something about it. So the part two, we're gone.
You confessed to the offence so readily.
No.
There is no other material evidence. Over the last few weeks, there have been numerous allegations made towards me and my family without any proof or evidence, because there isn't any. This video explains in very simple terms.
Let's go on Stephen's channel. No, that's Steve Wraith's that. Where's Stephen's channel? Let's look. That's it there. A new breed of criminal. So where's the one where? Aye. So this
Over
is
the last
best
few
one.
weeks, there have been numerous allegations made towards me and my family.
So this is Stephen taking his lie detector test about Paddy saying that he's a police informant and stuff and that. I don't think he needed to take it, but
I wouldn't have done it.
But
Not for Paddy.
But he wanted to do a response.
Mariana.
Okay.
And she was handicapped. And then she was company says,
About
Yes.
your main relevant questions.
yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Upright lights in this room, so
I was over the things that these two.
okay, Stephen, your test has started. Do you understand that I will only ask you questions we have talked about?
Yes.
You see that Stephen's done 2 lie detector tests now, right? Two lie detector tests.
Will you
On
tell
this-
the
on
truth to each
this
relevant question
informant
that I
issue
ask
from
you?
Paddy.
Yes.
Now,
Just try and keep very still for me.
and he passed both, Davey. Right? Now, Paddy keeps on going on about me going to take a lie detector test. Well, I take a lie detector test, right?
You need it.
No, I don't need to. I don't need to because none of it's true, you know. However, I will take a lie detector test. I will. I will clear this matter up. I'll do it under one condition, right? I have a condition because it's been put on me in such a public way where, you know, going on lie detector tests and all, I put myself right in it, right? That Paddy should do the same thing and should ask in the questions, right, that need to be asked on Paddy's lie detector test. Has he ever been a police informant? Has he ever conspired against the Sears family? Right? And did him and Bullock conspire to set the Sears family up concerning Viv Graham and manipulating me? So these are the questions that I'm going to get sorted out so they're structured properly, right? And I will answer the questions that Paddy's asked me. I will answer the questions. Did I meet up with Davy Glover and Michael Sears and Stephen Sears, right? Was there talk of any confessions about any murders made, right? I will answer that question. Oh, aye. All these questions that need to be answered will be answered. But under one condition, Paddy, you've got to do a lie detector test as well. And you've got to do your lie detector test because I ain't getting blagged. I ain't getting blagged and put myself out there on this, right? For you then to turn around and say, no, I'm not doing it. You've got to get this done. If you want this to move forward the way you wanted it to do, then you've got to do that. You've got to do what Stephen Sears done. Right? Stephen passed. Let's see you pass. Let's see if you've been conspiring to commit violence on the streets. Aye. You see? So that's what I'm happy with that, Davey. I'm happy we're going on a lie detector test. They are not providing that Paddy in
We saw the question.
And the only reason why I've really relented, really, right? Because I would never give in to Paddy on anything. I would never ever give in. But on this time, because Anna Conley I'm gonna do it because Anna Conley asked this day. But you also asked Paddy should do one as well. So I think that's only fair. And I will go on any lie detector test with Terry Mullins and do this knee bother. Right, I'm just putting random comments on now. Alright. So how many have we got tuned in? Can't even see. 300 we've got in. Aye. I bet everybody thought I was drinking Baileys, didn't it? No. No, get me coffee and get it sharpened up. Aye. But Davey, I think that we've done alright, didn't it? So far. You know, there's been a lot of trouble with Paddy's been humble. Have you heard of Humble Dryer? Aye, he's alright. You know, I was thinking about doing a day live for him sometime. If you fancied it. Aye. I'd like to, so that's an invite to Humble. We'll get on his channel. Aye. Just come sit here with me and we'll just sit and do it. And because he's better at asking questions, because better than me. Because I'm still nervous and I still got freedom of speech issues going on for me. So I am nervous about what boundaries I'm allowed to push and what have you. But aye. So how are you feeling about the night, Davey, about being on the live the night?
Well, it was alright. Wasn't too bad.
So how did you feel about talking about all this shit? It's just...
No, I would have moved Tim upset it. Little Bullock. Can't stand him. Bill and Ben.
And the real Winter Hill gang, I gotta see it. I gotta see it, folks. Talked about making deals and everything with it. You know, he thought I was negotiating with the police when he was talking to me, and he said, I mean, we're crying out loud. Is he mad? But anyway, folks, I'm going to end this now. I might come back on. We might come back on after we've had a little break and talk about things and regroup. But we will be back on the next few days and stuff and that, and talk about things a bit more in depth. We'll make that on Humble Dryer's channel. You know, he seems quite intelligent and stuff and all that to talk about these issues. And so folks, everybody take care till we next see yous. Everybody stay safe.